It means a lot. It means that I won't be as tired, I hope. And it means, when you get another 1,000-yard rusher back, I mean, that's obviously a huge deal. He's a very physical guy, very big guy. So just to have both of us back there together again would be nice.
How close are you to 100%?
I'm getting really close. The past 2 weeks are the best I've felt in a long time. So I'm definitely on the brink of it.
What happened to you on that run? Were you kind of grabbing your midsection there?
Oh, the guy, I think it was either the ball or his knee just hit me in my. So I just lost my wind for a little bit. Just had to get it back. I was fine after that.
Okay, how crazy has it been that both you and Cam both have kind of been healthy at times, the other one a little banged up,
Hmm.
just kind of going back and forth this year?
It's been crazy for sure, but the one thing about it is when you have two guys that can both start a game, both finish a game, it really helps you. So if one of us is unfortunate enough to go down, hey, at least we have one guy. So like you said, it's been a little crazy dealing with it, but hey, that's just part of the game.
Cameron look like he's ready to go.
Cameron looks like he's ready to go.
Kerryon, you're closing in on 1,000 yards too, and Auburn having two running backs at 1,000 yards in the same season hasn't happened in nearly 40 years. I mean, can you grasp just how historic this season's been for you and Cameron having the success to go with that?
Not really, considering how we went from, had PB last year, Javon and Rock. Then we went to Rock and Javon. Then we went to Javon. Then we went to just me, and then I went. So I mean, it's been crazy. Just the timeline of running backs that we've gone through just the past year. I don't think anybody would have guessed this upcoming season we have one, way less two. So, but I think that's just a testament to. I mean, when you have a coach like Coach Horton, who's great at what he does, you have an offense that's great at running the ball. I mean, I think we just set ourselves up for a good opportunity.
He said before the season that he thought that was a possibility, and
Hmm.
a lot of people kind of rolled their eyes at that at the time. I mean, what gave him and the running back group the confidence that y'all could do that?
I mean, he sees us on a daily basis. He knows our talent. He's seen us both in practice all the time. He knew what we were capable of. A lot of fans, a lot of people, they don't get to see that kind of stuff. So one thing about Coach, he's always going to have confidence, and no matter who's in there, he wouldn't put us out there otherwise. So he knew what he saw. He's seen a lot of great running backs come through, and I guess he just thought that we could do it, and he might be right.
Do you think you'll be able to do it, even though you've had these injuries this year?
Yeah, I think we can. I think it's definitely within the possibility. Obviously, with me closing in now, Petway did his job, so it's definitely possible.
Okay, a lot of people talk about your guys' injuries, but having Chandler back, how important is that for you?
That's huge. That's huge. Chandler this year has been very physical, very good at a three back the whole year. And he's got this is his second year getting all that experience underneath his belt, so he's learning just like we are. And I think when you get that kind of knowledge, that kind of competitiveness, he's a great leader as well. In a big game like this, where you never know what can happen, I think it would be very good to get him back.
Has this been tough on Sean insofar? I know he wants to play in this game
Hmm.
so bad, but he's kind of struggling with the shoulder thing. Is it tough for him to kind of deal with this? Still get ready at the same time, still trying to rehab?
I'm sure it's tough. I'm sure it's tough on him, but at the same time, we all realize, hey, if we can go, we're gonna go. If not, we're not gonna do anything to harm our team. So whoever it is, if it's Sean, Jeremy, or John, whoever it is, we all have faith in them. We just got to play it out and let us see what happens.
Kerryon, what makes them so good against the run, other than their results? Why are they getting the results they're getting?
I think, the start, the D line. I mean, they have really good size on the D line, and I think what makes them very good is they're always where they're supposed to be. Very rarely do you see someone out of a gap here, not their assignment here. Um, so they're not perfect, but majority of the time they're right where they're supposed to be. And if you're right where you're supposed to be, you can make a lot of plays. So I think that's what they do better than anything else is just knowing their assignments.
How much do you look forward to that challenge of facing, I mean, the defense that leads the country in fewest rushing yards?
Definitely look for that challenge. I mean, I don't think any real competitor wouldn't. Obviously, you're gonna have your hands full, and you may not run for 5 yards. You might get stuffed. You might lose a couple yards, but it's the consistency and being persistent that's gonna make us run the ball well.
Does it give you guys confidence? I mean, it's really in the past you guys have had more success, like kind of beating their season average than any other team?
Yeah, that definitely. We talk about that all the time. A lot of people don't run the ball on it very well, but we've been fortunate enough to do it in, year out. So that definitely gives us something to think about.
Kerryon, how tough was it on Cameron Georgia week not to be able to play?
It was tough. I think it was tough on a lot of us. Just knowing, hey, now we're just down to one. So it was tough on him, but at the same time, he realized, hey, I got to get right. When you get injured, you got to make sure you're fine and ready to go before you just step out there. So it was very tough on him, but on the sideline, he's very encouraging. He encouraged me. He encouraged the rest of the guys, so he didn't just sit over and pout about it. He was trying to still be involved.
Kerryon, in a perfect world, would you have just sat down for probably a month or so with the injury that you've had? I mean, a high ankle sprain takes a little while usually.
In a perfect world, I mean, probably, but nothing's ever perfect. So,
Yeah.
but it'd have been nice, to just have 4 weeks of break time and really get. But hey, we might not win some of the games if I don't play. We might win more if I do. You just never know what can happen.
Anything else? All right, thanks, KJ.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
That it?